Hi, I'm Deli from Daily Tech. Welcome to my channel. Yeah, today I'm going to be showing us how we can build our virtual machine using Oracle VirtualBox. So this is my very first video somehow. So we're going to be building a lot of servers using the virtual machine and the VirtualBox. So we're going to start now with building a virtual machine using Oracle VirtualBox. So stay tuned with me while we get there. So the first thing we want to do is to download Oracle VirtualBox. So you open your browser. Yeah, you open your browser and you want to type Oracle VirtualBox. It's right there. So it will take you here. This is Oracle VirtualBox. So you want to click right here. It will take you to the official Oracle page to do the download. So it will bring you to this page, and you want to click on the download button here. Yeah, when you click on the download button, you'll see there are different operating system or platforms that you can likely install the Oracle VirtualBox. So on this demo, we're gonna be installing Oracle VirtualBox on my Windows computer. So we're gonna click here. When you click here, the download will start. But I'm not gonna click there because I already downloaded Oracle VirtualBox on my computer. So so you're gonna do the download on your own computer, and you follow along. Yeah, welcome back. So when you are done and you go through, follow the wizard, and you go through the installation process, and you'll be able to straight and forward, just clicking and taking all the defaults, and you get there. So at the end of the day, you should be having something like this, an interface like this. Yeah, so this is my virtual box. I already have two virtual machines running on it. I named the comp node 1 and comp node 2. They are turned off right now. So on this demo, I'm going to show you how to build a virtual machine. So what I want to do is to click on this button right here to start building a new machine. So what I want to do is to give the machine a name. You can give whatever name you want. Yeah, so let's say this I'm gonna name it like this comp 1. So just for this demo, and you're gonna look a location where you want to save your machine, where you want your files to be saved. So I'm gonna put it on my C drive and my D drive. So I'm gonna change that. You can put it wherever you like. So I'm gonna change that here and put it, look, on my D drive right here. So I created this folder here. I created this folder here to save my virtual machine in there. So it's gonna be saved right here. So I click select folder. So there is a location of my virtual machine. So here we're gonna choose type. What type of machine you want to create? Is it a Windows or a Linux? So you're gonna choose. We're gonna click on the drop down list right here, or drop down arrow, and you want to select Linux. You're going to create a Linux machine. I'm gonna click on Linux right there. And the next, now you're gonna look the version of Linux you want to create on your machine. So next, now we look on the version we want to create, and I'm gonna use Red Hat Linux Enterprise 64-bit. So I'm gonna create a Linux machine version Red Hat Linux 64 bits. So we're gonna do the next. Go the next screen. Now we want to select the memory capacity for our machine. Remember, the memory you select or you allocate here depends on the quantity of memory or the size of memory you have on your physical machine. So you may want to regulate that. Otherwise, you know, the virtual machine is a parasite, and the parasite lives on the host. So the parasite cannot have more resources than the host, because the host is there to support it. So you want to keep an eye on that. So by default, we're gonna have 4 megabyte, but that's small. It just depends on the size of your memory or your RAM. So I don't have too much RAM in here. See, I have 16 gig and already have 2 other machines running, so I'm just gonna allocate like 2 gigabyte here. 2 gigabyte is good. It's just a tip machine I'm gonna drop. So 2 gigabyte here is good. So we're gonna click the next, and here is say by default we're gonna create a virtual hard disk. So a virtual hard disk will be created. So we're gonna take that, create. And the next one, now we're gonna do VDI. By default, that's what we're gonna take. VirtualBox disk image. So because when we continue now, we're just gonna build a machine, and in the next video we're gonna install a Linux server on the machine. So right now we're just gonna go with this default and take next. I'll take the next again, and here you want to allocate the size, the storage capacity for your machine. Remember, everything is coming from your physical machine. So we're gonna choose, by default is setting 8 gigabyte. It depends on how many space you're having on your physical machine, and how much space you want to allocate for the virtual machine. So you're gonna slide your bar, like, okay, I'm gonna take, like, let me take 20 gigabyte here. Yeah, let me take 20 gigabyte, and I click create. Boom. So if you look here now, you see our machine has been created right here. It's power off. So we can do some other settings here on the machine. Yeah, like we are on the general page. This is the name of the machine, remember, desktop. Let me just, I wanted desktop 1, desk computer 1, and it's a Linux machine, and the version Red Hat Linux Enterprise. And we go down to system configuration. Everything looks good here. So there's a memory we selected, 2 gigabyte. We're gonna do the display, and the display, based on, anyway, in the future we're gonna see why. So we're gonna select something. Yeah, welcome back. So we're gonna continue, and next we click on storage. So right now, if you look here in the storage, we don't have any bootable disks. You see here empty, right? So we are not gonna install, we are not gonna create a server or computer. So we just created a virtual machine, but there is no disk image in it, so the machine cannot boot. So we're not gonna do that now. We'll do that on the next video. So we're gonna end this episode right here. Please, if you enjoyed the video, if you learned anything, or for any comment, please subscribe and subscribe. So we're gonna do that. Yeah, welcome back. So we're gonna try. Let's try to start our machine. Let's see how it goes. So we're gonna click here and do start normal, or normal start, and let's see how it goes. So right now, this is what it's saying. We need to select now the disk image. I have some disk images here to use. These 2 are already in use. They are from the other 2 machines. These other 2 machines here. That's why you see this sign here like this. They are already in use. So in the next video, we are gonna load the disk image, and then I walk you through the step by step to create a Linux server. amount points. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.